Still 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and you don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Niggas that I used to know and so dope with. Listen to how a motherfucker flow shit. And let me know when something make him blast on. Thinking about the homies that passed on. Death Row come to show you all the game at. And show you how my label got the name that. So many wanna see me in time is money, but never in the B-E-N. Yo, welcome back to Vietnam, California. Ain't a damn thing changed, so let me warn ya. Every motherfucking minute you on the west side, the best side, 20 niggas done just died. Walking down the streets of LA, stay strapped, cause niggas bust caps every day. Yo, the 187 don't stop on undercover cops up on the spot getting popped. Shot, dropping like this and like that. Rat-tat-tat-tat with they caps spilling back. So creep when you in the CPT, you catch heat from fucking with the DRE. I got my eyes on the shit unfolding. And ain't gon' be no trippin' cause they know the type of shit that I be holding. If it's another word said, I let my 44 go buck to the head, nigga, yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car. 3 into the 2 and 2 into the 1. Get away, Snoop's got a gun. And he's looking for the cop who set him up in 86. Now it's time to put they ass in the mix. Back on the streets with my khakis and my stars. Nuts full of cabbie and I'm headed for the bar. Scared in the motherfucker cause I'm fresh out. But I got to make my green and plus they on fame. Follow me. They keep yelling murder but it won't stop until the last nigga that you know drop. Another nigga out, but I doubt that you really give a fuck what it's about. Now, 99 pigs on the block with me. Not a motherfucking cop wanna knock with me. A C-O-N-V-I-C-T-V, motherfucking D-O-G coming from the LBC. Look at what the doc brought in. A Chrome 38, a 44 mag and Mac 10. So what you wanna do?
What you wanna do?
I got the gauge, a Uzi in my motherfucking 22. So if you wanna blast, nigga, we can buck 'em. If we stick 'em, then we stuck 'em, so fuck 'em.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car. Splat to a motherfucker face he fall. Strong motherfucker cause he starts to crawl. I guess I got to load the Glock again. Hit him with the hollow points and watch him spin. Fuck it, I had to do this quick. Grab the Glock 17, the clip went click. Tried to detect but did not detect. Perfect, so I creep on that ass. Pop some and drop some, that ought to stop him from beating the blacks. Dead in his tracks from a full 6-pack, relax. Cause I'm about to take my respect. I aim the 12 gauge straight for his neck. Book out, then I fade into the wind. 187 and it's on again.
Well, it's on,
and it's on,
and it's on,
and it's on.
4-4, Desert Eagle to your motherfucking dome. And it's on,
and it's on,
and it's on,
and it's on.
4-4, Desert Eagle to your motherfucking dome.
Fuck 'em if they really wanna trip. Niggas, keep your hands on your motherfucking shit.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on a motherfucking car.
9-4 is a brand new thing. Dog pound is a gangster swing. And we're just gonna hang. And I still got my motherfucking gangster name.
There once was a kid by the name of Dave who stayed in the hood and never ever obeyed. He paid no attention to the shit that was taught to him. Always stayed strapped for the shit that was brought to him. This nigga was a motherfucking fool. Only 13, fucking bitches in high school. Laid back, his game was trump tight. He be chillin' in the daytime, rockin' at night. Make me wanna holler cause the dollar he kept. As he grows in this game, going step by step to the status of a Snoop Capone. Mr. Big Six in the game of bones. But you know what they say, what goes up, it must come down. So just peep while I speak as you focus to the sound. A little bitty nigga by the name of Dave, who was from the hood and always misbehaved. And when the cabbie got cooked, it was time to get paid. Sacking shit up in dubs, and now he's on his way. Mischievous and devious is how his life was. Putting it served down with cabbie just to keep the cluckers buzz. Some of the money making motherfuckers from the other side was thinking about a jack move, trying to ride. Getting jealous cause the nigga got the dope game sold up. Them niggas tried to trip, whatever the rap, they got blowed up. Grown up or not, you'll still get shot. You don't ever play a motherfucker out for it's not. Rule number one, pay attention to this shit. Don't be fucking with them little niggas, they ain't to be fucked with. He kept getting it on till the break of dawn, and now he's known for serving more than the ozone. He's got a 187 on his motherfucking chest, a strap in his lap and his bulletproof vest. And he looking for them niggas from the night before, but he don't know. Them niggas chillin' at his back door. Dave on a mission out to set trip, but one of his peoples is a motherfucking snitch. Some nigga Mick from around the way. They say we give you 20 G's if you show us why he's dead. Now, that motherfucker straight snitched on Dave, and he got him in the penitentiary doing the century. He mobbing through the county main line back in 9500 on the grind. Spitting game at the homies about the good old days while we try to pass time. Waiting for the chain to Chino. We see no reason to cry, cause the nigga's still alive. Right?
Forgive me, God, for I have forsaken thee. I'm not gonna say that it's the devil that's making me do what I do, the things that I've done, just because I'm young and it's all for fun. I never really thought about the consequences, but ever since Easy died, I said, now I'ma listen. Yeah, yo, I walk through the valley of death. I open my eyes, they dropping like flies. My last breath might get snatched, taken, broke down, or shaken by that shit that's breaking down your nervous system. So if you're nervous, listen. Kissing cousins, die by the dozens, because I like this loving what I burn in an oven. Fiery furnace, cause sometimes the yearn gets tempting, so I yield into temptation. Intoxication mixed with fornication. Face the nation, face the revelation, the ending. Will I be caught up in the rapture, or will I be left behind? Because when I'm caught up and got me captured, amazing grace can save a wretch like me, but a wretch like me feels that hell is already my destiny. Because I mess with him, he who sends them, the demons. I see him scheming amongst my dreamings. They tell me he awaits, suddenly I awake. I got the funny feeling it won't be long before he takes my soul. That was the deal, all for mass appeal. Dollar bill, now my fate seems sealed. Nailed in the coffin, he's calling. I'm looking through my iris to see if he's got the virus. Paranoia starts to sink in. The range thoughts start to blink in and out of my mind, playing tricks on me.
The reason for the mannerism that I'm giving, my mind state brings confusion. Benny won't be living, cause the day's old and the show's been told. So I face reality when he got KO'd. You fold and your brother's hard to find. Stop the put down March 31st of 1989. Doomsday when we meet, I hope I'm packing heat, but if not, I'ma try my hardest just to put you to sleep. Peep game can't forgive, one life to live, went through the pain and tears, so I have no fears. Yeah, claiming to be hustlers and niggas straight homies, can't trust them with your life, so they ain't your true homies. Let me focus my eyes off you as we continue. Get back for cartoon niggas flying through windows. These busters must see that ain't the way to be. How could a nigga kill another and get off scot-free? The whole system is corrupt, society's corrupt. Shit, I go out, get a gun and say bang, bang, shoot 'em up. Cause sometimes technique thinks of bringing forth death. I try and stay on the right track, but I keep steering left. Just cause I'm a young lad don't mean I can't put in work. Retaliation cause my brother's laying dead in the dirt. Just things that post say through my mind from each day. Gotta get it off my chest, it seems to be the better way. I say, why, yo, why is the question? I'm guessing you niggas is the reason why I'm stressing. And still I got much love for my brother.
There once was a kid by the name of Dave who stayed in the mix and never ever obeyed. He paid no attention to the shit that was taught to him. Always stayed strapped for the shit that was brought to him. This nigga was a motherfucking fool. Only 13 fucking bitches in high school. Laid back, his game was Trump tight. He was chillin' in the daytime, clocking at night. Make me wanna holler cause the dollar he kept as he grows in this game, going step by step to the status of a Al Capone. Mr. Big Six in the game of bones. But you know what they say, what goes up must come down. So just peep what I speak as you focus to the sound.
A little bitty nigga by the name of Dave, who was known through the hood because he misbehaved. But when the cabbie got cooked, it was time to get paid. Sacking shit up in dubs, now he's on his way.
Mischievous and devious is how his life was. Putting a serve down with cabbie just to keep the cluckers buzz. Some of the money making motherfuckers from the other side was thinking about a jack move, trying to hoorah. Getting jealous cause my nigga got the dope game sewn up. Them niggas tried to trip, but they got blown up. Grown up or not, you can still get shot. You don't ever play a motherfucker out for his knot. Rule number one, pay attention to this shit. Don't be fucking with them little niggas, they ain't to be fucked with. Kept getting it on till the break of dawn. Now he's known for serving more than a O. He's got a 187 on his motherfucking chest, a strap in his lap and a bulletproof vest. Looking for them niggas from the night before so he can blast their ass, but he don't know they had his backed up.
Dave on a mission out to set trip, but one of his homies is a motherfucking snitch. Some nigga named Mick from around the way. They say we give you 20 G's if you show us where he stay.
A dude named Dave caught up in the drive-by, tears from his mother watching her son die. Set tripping, somebody slipping, bullets zipping. Dave gone for good, now his mom's is flipping. No need for crying, not dying. Dave is dead. Point blank, he took a 9-slug to the head. Davey, the wannabe gangster from the hood. He wasn't that bad and he wasn't that good. All he understood was get crazy bliss, so he bought some of that to get some of this. This got him that, but that went to them being they who made his head late. He didn't obey, he said he made this cash. Crash from the gun, Dave lies in ash. Smash, it hits the front page quick. Now business is conducted by that fool named Mick. Mick fell for the trick, and he'll be dying, and his moms will be crying.
About a famous dog, Doggy Dogg that is. That smooth macadamia, aka Silky Slim. Back in the motherfucking house for 9 tray. Why must he be like that? Why would any other dog hit it from the back? It's in his nature, it's doggy style, baby. Doggy style. Doggy style. It's doggy style.
It's like tonight is the night by bed and right. It's my first piece of ass and it's awfully tight, but I'm still finna handle my business like a dog. Fading that pussy, yes, yo. So lay back, baby girl, and take a trip with me. I got the drink on deck, so take a sip with me. Drip with me while I swing my thing, reminiscing about the first time Doggy Dogg came.
It's time to take you motherfuckers down memory lane.
Memory lane, memory lane, doggy style.
Sunny day in the month of May. I'm next door to the house with my homie Jay. Instead of being at school, I'd rather ditch and shit. Cause at 1:45 I got a bitch to get with. Even though I'm young, I'm kinda real good with working my thing to get a bitch sprung. She glimpsing in the mirror and shit, cause once I'm hitting it from the back, all I'm hearing is shit is
once you get near, the pussy gets clearer.
I can see it.
I will do things to blow.
Oh, let me feel it.
Once you get near, the pussy gets clearer.
Doggy style, doggy style.
I will do things to blow your soul.
hello, some for the bitches that's down with me. Keep it low as you creep and get around with me. Don't be afraid like Aaron Hall. You know you wanna fuck that nigga doggy dog. Have you ever had your pearl tongue licked and shit while your niggas in the county and you eating a dick? The position I'm fishing and wishing for is doing it doggy style. Bitches blow.
Oh yeah. Doggy style. Do it doggy style. Do it doggy style. Oh, let me feel it. I can see it. I can see it. Doggy style. Doing it doggy style. Doing it doggy style. Oh yeah, I can see it. Oh, I wanna feel it. Doing it doggy style, I wanna do it. I can feel it. Doing it doggy style, I wanna taste it.
Won't you hit it from the back? I like it like that. Doggy style, won't you do it? Won't you do it, doggy style? Won't you give me a dog? Won't take it me right? Won't you hit it from the back? Snoop Doggy Dogg, I heard you doing it doggy style. I heard you doing it doggy style. And with the dog,
Doing it doggy style.
nothing is way wide. Serving hoes, but you don't know the hoes. I tell them some more that you're doing it doggy style. Oh yes, baby, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Doing it doggy style for the night train with Dr. Dre. Hey, doing it doggy style, doing it doggy style. Let's beat it together.
Boy, is it loony where the grass is greener. 187 ain't shit but a misdemeanor. I seen a lot of niggas come up, a few niggas done up. Some rest in peace with the khakis heavy grease, but it's a east side thing, a who right thing.
Cause if we bang to the boogie, then we boogie to the bang.
I'll bring you the motherfucking 38. Just get the MC and the homie Nate so we can slide, slippity slide as I take you on a trip, nigga, ride.
You remember back on the east side? Well, all the niggas used to love to ride. We didn't care what we did. Time was nothing to us, we were just kids. Times are different now, but you still get stuck. I'm not a kid no more, I just don't give a fuck. So if you're thinking about coming and stepping to me, keep this in mind, I'm a motherfucking OG.
Let's beat the clock up and pass some time. June 17th, 1979. That's my first time being arrested. I know I did the crime, but I ain't gon' confess to this shit. I learned that from the G. A G is an overseer, the overseer sees more than you do cause he is experienced. And besides, I'm just a juvenile delinquent. 4 hours gone and I'm on my way home. My mama's coming to get me in the Fleetwood Brougham. She puts a jacket on my back and hands me a comb. We stop at Frosty Freeze for a couple of snow cones. She telling me that I didn't need to do what I done. She said playing football should be your only fun, son. I'm like, alright, so we head to the house. I'm mobbing the dope and Pops by to the mouth. I couldn't do nothing but cry like a bitch. I looked at my mama and said, damn, why you snitch? They put me on punishment, but that it worked. Now I'm wearing khakis, wallabies, and a t-shirt, throwing up the neighborhood gang signs. I do my first robbery and now I gotta do time.
My homie told me one day he had a jack move. He said, come on, Nate Dogg, it'll be smooth. I agreed and said, come on, let's go and jack them fools. Next day we went straight to the county blues. I went and did a little time in the fucking pen, saying to myself, I'll never fuck with that nigga again. But while locked down I learned to be what I am now, and that's a motherfucking OG. Original gangster.
Gets my buff on, better get my swole on. And since I'm a dub, it's a must, I gets my roll on. I stole on my counselor, feeling like a champ. I finally get settled down at a junior 5 camp. I do my little time in this home sweet home. My mama's coming to get me in the Fleetwood Rome. I'm on Swizzo, so when Pop swing is on. But things didn't change, why? Cause Pop ain't home, he couldn't take it, what? So we moved on out. Left my mama the car, the kids, the bills, and the house. That's half of my life summing up. That's why young black teens in the ghetto don't be coming up the way their ancestors did. Because mom plays the role of both parents to the kids. But when you make it your father, he shows up shortly. But when things ain't right, they play the role like they don't know me. But when they play me like that, just see, I have no other choice of playing the role of a G. This is a gangster's life.
Oh, nigga, please. COPs can't see the D-O double
Straight gangster's life. You know what I'm saying? Eye to eye, G for G, keep for key. That's a double OP. Straight up, fool.
Coming from Long Beach. OG. Coming from the east side. OG.
I'm the motherfucking.
Shouts out to my nigga, Mr. B.A.Z. Shouts out to my nigga, Mr. OG. Shouts out to my nigga, S.O.P. Shouts out to my niggas, who's riding the shit.
Based on a true story. You know what I'm saying? It's a G thing.
Original gangster.
Shrek ass. Biatch.
Feds at my door. Cortez quick across the hardwood floor. Dipping through the alley, I made my escape. Didn't even get a chance to grab my Snoop Dogg tape. Mad with no music, but happy cause free. Bailing fast as I can bail down 19th Street. I got my sacks in my pocket and at least $1,000. Gold on my neck, my pistol's close in hand. I'm a dog pound gangster from the LBC. Remotely controlled by the bomb ET. But just living in big city is a serious task. Didn't know what the feds wanted, didn't have time to ask.
Coming with that G shit, that C shit that make them niggas sick. How does it feel to see a G from your clique? Wake up, jumped out of bed with my grin on. Last night's dice game got my win on. About a G1.5 is what I came with, but 25 G's is what I left with. T. Lee was the word I heard. I went deep in my pockets and threw my stars on the curb. Give me the dice so I can break you niggas. I threw a 6. CIX. So my point was the big 7, 4, 4, straight back to back. I sent 2 fools back to they lease at.
See now, I'm off to the graveyard shift, and I got to pay my dues to make my grip. But I chill cause my hoe might call, ain't no thing, cause I sleeps all day and slang when nightfall. And I takes a quick walk up the block with my Glock cock, ready to make a stop where I set up shop on 50 Nina 8th Ave, where all the homies be hanging. That's where a nigga was slanging. I'm making a cool grip of shit, this ain't me. So I put my chips together and cops a quota key. And now the shop's on deck, and everything that's mine I protect with a tech. I don't have step. Now I got ends, and I'm rolling a Lexus, fuck a Benz, and so many new friends. But I can only trust a few, and unawarely I trust in you. But if I only
G and Snoop, homies from the motherfucking get-go. Devoted and quoted back in 84. I was 13, G was a year older, but I still wasn't afraid to throw him from the shoulders. Getting put on the hood was the anticipation, and yeah, King Park was the destination. Every nigga that I knew was at the park that night, keeping the smokers that be loving to get sparked at night.
Back on on the straight blue and gray. Cause I represent life every day. Nigga, you can't tell me I don't be on the spot when I can tell you all the homies that done got shot. From at least about 5 years ago, when I was in junior high, going to Marshall. The homie used to come up to the school and rock, and leaving had the bitches flocking his jock. Damn, them was the days of the past. But since the pit sound form, we've been whooping people's ass, and everybody a blast. And if you don't believe me, nigga, you can ask the homie Dad, and that's your ass. Fucked around and let Young Swoop take your cash. He didn't even run, he walked away. Cuz I let her see that day. I wish I was there, I would've clowned, but that's why we X'd your bitch ass from the paint. Cause he wouldn't even squad back. Man, we can't fuck with no niggas like that. He'll get us all cracked. If the police was behind us, he wouldn't even jump out with the strap. Now that's what I call a biatch. I second the emotion you was dropped from the clear.
Some of these niggas are bitches too, and some of these niggas look just like you. So if you ever been told on, go out and get your roll on, you punk ass nigga, you getting stolen.
It's 5:30 in the morning, now I'm zoning. Now as I proceed to get G to a T. Now before I bell the school, you know I blaze up the set. Another day, another dollar for the gangster man. Bitch, act like you know. Show me some sex and affection, and let me down slow. Flossing, tossing up, bitch. Yeah, dog, one more thing I forgot to mention. Shit, 5 niggas shoot dead. What's that? Shoot the pink slip to your bin. 7, goddamn it, win again. I 6 and 4 for the 100 straight 4 G young ass little nigga, you can't fuck with me.
I knew that the niggas didn't get that shit. So what made the niggas try to split that shit? Disrespect the game and snitch on you. Y'all punk ass niggas, man, y'all some bitches too.
Got some gangster shit. Swoop G, I hear somebody speaking up on me. Cause when I dropped mine, there was no more nickels and dimes, just boulders, ounces, half ounces, and quota pieces. See, it's the season and I don't smoke bunk. It's either end or a skunk. I might as well get drunk to smoke some stress. That shit'll put a hole in your chest. I only want enough that $20 show. Got me fucked up, my hood is getting hot. And niggas is trying to plot and come up off a young nigga, call this shots. Swoop G ain't the one I do what's to be done on. Ways have my gun and my G421. That's Cerritos, but you don't hear me though, cause you don't really know about the you know. On Cerritos, silly hoe, Swoop G, motherfucking LBs. See, none of these niggas wanna fuck with me.
Yeah, gotta say what's up to my nigga Slick Rick. For those who don't like it, eat a dick. But for those who with me, sing that shit. Has it go a little something like this? Lordy-dordy, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody. We're just some niggas who on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic. For all my dogs, keeping y'all in health. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. Cause it's cool when you cause a cozy condition in which we create. Cause that's our mission, so listen close to what we say, because this types of shit happens every day. I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning. I gave myself a stretch up, a moaning, yawning. Went to the bathroom to wash up. I threw some soap on my face and put my hands up on a cup and said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the top dog of them all? There was a rubble-double. 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said,
you are, you conceited bastard.
Well, that's true. That's why we never have no beef. So I slipped off my khakis and my gold leaf. Use oil of LA cause my skin gets pale. And then I got the foul for my fingernails. I'm true to the style on my behalf. I put the bubbles in the tub so I can take a bubble bath. Clean, dry was my body and hair. I threw on my brand new Doggy underwear. For all the bitches I might take home, I got the Johnson baby powder and cool water cologne. Now I'm fresh, dressed like $1,000,000. Threw on my white socks with my all blue chucks. Stepped out the house, stopped short, oh no. I went back in, I forgot my endo. Then I I ran through I bumped into this smoker named from the This was a girl playing hard to get, so I said, what's wrong? Cause she looked upset, she said,
it's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue.
Damn, now what was I to do? She's crying over me and she was feeling blue. I said, don't cry, dry your eye. And here comes your mother with those two little guys. Her mean mother steps and says to me, decked Sally in the face and punched her in the eye. Punched her in the belly and stepped on her feet. Slammed the child on the hard concrete. The bitch was strong, the kids was gone. Something was wrong, I said what was going on? I tried to break it up, I said stop it, just leave her. She said if I can't smoke none, she can't either. She grabbed me closely by my socks, and so I broke the hell out and I grabbed my sack of rocks. But they gave chase, they caught up quick. They started crying on my shoes and grabbing my dick and saying, why don't you give me a play so we can break it down the Long Beach way? And if you give me that, okay, I'll give you all my love today. Doggy, 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 can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotized me, and I just love your jazzy ways. Doggy, dog, your love is here to stay. And on and on and on she kept going. The bitch been around before my mother's born. I said cheer up, so I gave her a hint. I said you can't have me, I'm too young for you, bitch. She said no you're not, then she starts crying. I says I'm 19, she says stop lying. I says I am, go ask my mother. And with your wrinkled pussy I can't be your lover. Yeah, tick-tock, you don't stop until the tick-tock, you don't quit. Yeah, tick-tock and you don't stop until the tick-tock and you don't quit, biatch. Can you feel it? Nothing can save you, for this is the season of catching the vapors. And since I got time, what I'm gonna do is tell you how I spread it throughout my crew. Well, you all know Nate Dogg, who sings on my records. Never leave me alone, ain't no fun, now check it. Back in the days before Nate Dogg began, he used to try to holler at this girl named Pam, the type of female with fly Gucci wear. She wore a big Turkish robe with a weave in her hair. When they tried to kick it, she'd always fast talking about, baby please, you out here serving stress. Since he wasn't no type of big chronic dealer, the homie Nate Dogg didn't appeal to her. But now he rock boots that match with his suits, and push a Lexus coupe that's extra cheap. And now she stopped frontin', it wants to speak in, be coming around the pound every single weekend. To get his beeper number, she be begging please, dying for the day to eat these. She caught the vapor. She caught the vapor. I got a little cousin that's calm and flame. He bring the heat with the beat for the Dog Pound gang. A mellow type of fellow that's laid back, but back in the days he wasn't nothing like that. I remember when he used to scrap every day. When my auntie would tell him he would never obey. He wore his khakis hanging down with his stars untied and a blue and gray cap that said the East Side. Around my neighborhood the people treated him bad. They said that was the worst thing his mom's ever had. They said he would grow up to be nothing but a gangster, or either in jail or someone was shaking. But now he's grown up to their surprise. DAZ, he got a hit record slanging worldwide. Now the same people that didn't like him as a child bumping dog food, dog father, and Doggy style, they called the vapor. They called the vapor. I got another homie from the LBC, known to y'all as DJ Warren G. He cut, scratch, transform with finesse, and all that mess. I remember when we first started to rock. He tried to get this job at Calvin's record shop. He was in it to win it, but the boss running said, sorry Warren G, but there's no help on it. Now my homie Warren still tried on and on and on till the light break of dawn. To work at the VIP would be the lick, but they looked right past him, so my homie straight did. Now for the year after regulate, Warren G gets having paper, so my homie's like strict. He walked into the same record shop as before, and the boss be like, Warren, welcome to my store. Offering him a job, but no, he don't want it. Damn, it feels good to see people love on me, cause I remember when at first they wasn't. Now guess what they call since he busted the vapor. They call the vapor. Guess I gotta talk about me, man. Last subject of the story is about Snoop Dogg. I had to work for mine to show I was a true hog. When I was a teenager, I tried to be down, but since they wasn't trying to hear me, I made the dog pound. I saw a crew on 2 Street and said, can I be down, champ? They said, no, like a wet food step. After getting rejected, I ain't run off the set. I sat and wrote some dog doodle rhymes at my rest. When I used to go to parties, they make me wait. Would have to beg to get on the mic to set MC straight. I ain't never loved no hoes, I was just into my music. They acted like I wanted to keep on hanging with the deuces. But now things switched from west to east. Your dog, do you remember me from 21st Street G? We used to see Dan back in the days. It happens all the time. So brother, don't be amazed. You cultivate drugs. You cultivate drugs. You get my whole clique. Checking paper. I rocked on the microphone. When I met Joan, I took her home. She was just like a doggy all on my bone. I met another girl, her name was Annie. All she wanted was to freak with a man. When I met Annie, I shook her hand. We ended up freaking by a garbage can. The next young freak I met was Ray. I took her to my house and she gave me head. She liked blowing dicks, it's all she said. We jumped in the sheets and we broke my bed. There's another girl, her name is Sherry. You talk about sex and the girl acts scary. I heard she was freaking for my big brother Jerry. Took her to my crib and I popped that cherry. Young and tender, sweet Denise. Get her in the bed in the girl's face. I tell you homeboy, if you get a piece, she only start talking about signing the lease. I met a young tender, her name was Lori. An X-rated movie wouldn't tell her story. She had a twin sister, her name was Lisa. And just like Lori, she's a real dick pleaser. My girlfriend's name was Michelle. Her booty was bigger than the tail on the whale. When I freaked Michelle, I freaked her well. Her pussy got hotter than the flames of hell. I G'd this girl, her name was Tammy. I didn't wanna do it cause the bitch was flaming. She had a best friend, her name was Jane. I pulled her to the side and I spit that game. I had a lot of freaks in my lifespan. I freaked one night with this girl named Anne. The very next day I saw her with her man. 1 week passed and I was in her again. I had an old tender, her name's Janine. She was 38 and I was only 17. She likes to freak, she's just a thing. It really didn't matter when I saw her in jeans. I want a big freak, fat and sloppy. I kick on back and watch the hoe just mop me. 2 tons of fun, big Matt Magenta. A country broad from Alabama. I met this freak, her name was Beth. Her pussy got wet and it smelled like that. I was tired as hell, I was dripping sweat, but I was all up in her trying to hold my breath. Baby, and shake us. I met this freak in Vegas. She said her name was Donna. She was a built little freak from China. I said I don't pimp or gigolo. I'm having so much paper I don't need a hoe. You can break yourself, but you can't break me. You never met a player like Snoop, baby. I knew a dick sucker named Betty Jo. I took her to my house and we did it on the floor. The girl got freaky, let me tell you more. She was down on her knees, begging to blow. She's like another freak, named Renee. You get her all alone and she'll make your day. Like Burger King, she knows the play. And with a freak like Renee, you can have it your way. These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales that I tell so well. These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales that I tell so well.